Did you know that the groundbreaking technology and genius of Marvel's Shuri have roots in ancient African science? What if I told you that her incredible innovations weren't just fantasy, but reflections of real African traditions that have shaped the world for centuries? Shuri, the brilliant sister of T'Challa in Black Panther, isn't just a fictional character. She's a symbol of innovation and intelligence, defying stereotypes about African science. From crafting state-of-the-art vibranium technology to outsmarting the most formidable foes, Shuri's technological prowess is as much about science fiction as it is about African history and ingenuity. In this video, we'll explore how Shuri's character is deeply inspired by African scientific traditions, showcasing how the continent's rich history of knowledge, from sustainable farming to advanced metallurgy, has influenced one of Marvel's most groundbreaking superheroes. Shuri, introduced in Black Panther 2018, quickly became one of the standout characters of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Played by Letitia Wright, Shuri is portrayed as a young, confident, and tech-savvy genius who serves as the Princess of Wakanda and the head of its innovative technology sector. She's more than just the sister of T'Challa, the Black Panther. Shuri is a character who shatters the mold of what we traditionally expect from tech geniuses in media. Instead of the stereotypical lone inventor, she's a vibrant, dynamic character who thrives in a collective, community-driven environment, reflecting African values of collaboration and shared knowledge. Shuri's brilliance is immediately evident in Black Panther, where she is seen developing cutting-edge technology that outpaces anything the world has seen. She's the mastermind behind Wakanda's most advanced gadgets, including the iconic Black Panther suit, which is powered by vibranium, Wakanda's most precious resource. Her youthful energy and sense of humor also make her stand apart from other characters in the MCU, providing a refreshing blend of intelligence and charisma. But beneath her wit lies a serious commitment to improving her nation and the world around her. Whether it's her scientific ingenuity or her leadership in supporting her brother's fight against evil, Shuri embodies both strength and intellect. Shuri's role in the MCU is multifaceted. She is first introduced as the sister of T'Challa, but as the Black Panther movie unfolds, her importance becomes clear. She's the true technological powerhouse behind Wakanda's military might and scientific advancements. In addition to helping her brother, Shuri also plays a pivotal role in mentoring other characters, like Everett Ross, in using Wakandan technology. Her strength, intellect, and innovation are vital to Wakanda's survival, particularly when the country is faced with global threats. Not only is Shuri one of the most brilliant minds in the MCU, but she's also one of its most positive and forward-thinking leaders, helping chart a new course for Wakanda and the global community. Shuri's inventions in the MCU are a direct reflection of her unparalleled intellect and her ability to think beyond conventional boundaries. Her most notable creation, of course, is the Black Panther suit, which is made from vibranium and enhances her brother's abilities, making him virtually indestructible. But beyond that, Shuri's contributions extend to developing a whole range of high-tech solutions that integrate science and sustainability. In Black Panther, she designs medical devices capable of healing injuries almost instantly, an innovation that has enormous implications for both the medical world and the field of biotechnology. Additionally, she is responsible for the creation of various transportation technologies, including the flying vehicles used in Wakanda's defense, further solidifying her reputation as one of the MCU's top inventors. Shuri's innovation isn't just about creating futuristic technology. Her inventions are also rooted in the idea of sustainability, as she seeks to harness the power of vibranium to improve the lives of Wakandans while maintaining a balance with the environment. Her ability to merge traditional wisdom with cutting-edge technology reflects the essence of African scientific innovation, where respect for nature and resourcefulness have always played a key role in shaping inventions and solutions. Through Shuri's character, Marvel gives audiences a glimpse into how African knowledge and culture can influence a futuristic, tech-driven world. For centuries, Africa has been home to some of the world's most advanced civilizations, whose knowledge and innovations laid the groundwork for many modern scientific practices. From the pyramids of Egypt to the ancient cities of Timbuktu, Africa's contributions to mathematics, astronomy, engineering, and medicine have often been overlooked or underappreciated. One prime example is ancient Egypt's developments in architecture and mathematics. the Egyptians were able to construct monumental structures like the Great Pyramid of Giza, which, to this day, remains an engineering marvel. Their understanding of geometry, engineering, and construction is still revered by modern architects. Similarly, African cultures such as the Dogon people of Mali have been credited with having advanced knowledge of astronomy, even knowing the existence of distant stars like Sirius B, long before Western scientists confirmed it. In addition to these accomplishments, ancient African societies developed intricate knowledge of natural medicine, utilizing local plants, herbs, and minerals for healing purposes. In many ways, these early scientific practices were deeply interconnected with the environment, focusing on sustainable and holistic approaches to health and wellness. This connection to nature is something that Shuri's technological creations in the MCU also echo, especially with her emphasis on utilizing vibranium in ways that respect and enhance the natural world rather than exploiting it. The concept of African science isn't limited to physical inventions or technologies. It also includes a broader understanding of science as a way of life, deeply rooted in communal, sustainable, and holistic approaches. Many African societies have long valued collective knowledge, with elders and local experts passing down wisdom over generations. In many African cultures, the pursuit of knowledge is a communal activity that involves collaboration, rather than the solitary, individualistic approach often seen in Western innovation. For instance, the Ubuntu philosophy, which emphasizes interconnectedness and community, reflects how African scientific systems prioritize shared knowledge and mutual benefit. This is similar to Shuri's approach in Black Panther, where her technological developments aren't just for personal gain, but are meant to uplift and protect her people. She builds her innovations with the intention of creating a better, more sustainable future for Wakanda, mirroring how traditional African knowledge systems often aim to enhance the collective good rather than just individual prosperity. African societies also had highly developed systems in agriculture, water management, and metallurgy. The ancient kingdom of Zimbabwe, for example, is known for its advanced ironworking and stone construction techniques, which are still admired for their precision and durability. These innovations weren't just about functionality. They also demonstrated a deep understanding of the natural world and how to work in harmony with it, principles that Shuri's technology exemplifies in the Black Panther films. Shuri's technological innovations in Black Panther can be seen as an extension of these ancient African scientific traditions. For example, her use of vibranium is a perfect representation of how African innovation is intertwined with natural resources. In Black Panther, vibranium is not just a source of power, but a symbol of the balance between technology and the environment, just like how ancient African scientists and inventors integrated natural elements into their tools and systems. Her creation of the Black Panther suit, which is not only indestructible but also flexible and able to adapt to its surroundings, reflects African science's holistic approach. The suit isn't just a weapon. It's a harmonious integration of both advanced technology and natural resources, much like how African societies used materials from the environment to create tools that were both effective and sustainable. Shuri's inventions in the MCU also serve as a metaphor for the African approach to innovation, where the aim is not just technological advancement, but the betterment of society and the world at large. Moreover, Shuri's ability to merge technology with spirituality in Wakanda speaks to a deeper philosophical understanding of science. Many African cultures see no divide between the spiritual and physical worlds. Both are integral to understanding the universe. This interconnectedness is mirrored in Shuri's work, as she doesn't just rely on pure intellect. She also seeks to understand and integrate the world around her. Just as African traditions have blended knowledge of nature, community, and spirituality, Shuri's technology demonstrates a perfect balance of scientific progress with respect for the natural world and its resources. Shuri stands as a modern-day embodiment of African scientific ingenuity, not only showcasing the brilliance of African innovation, but also challenging outdated stereotypes about the continent's technological capabilities. For too long, Africa has been portrayed in the media as lacking in technological progress, with little recognition of its historical and ongoing contributions to science and innovation. Through Shuri's character, Marvel has introduced a powerful counter-narrative. Africa, and especially Wakanda, is not just a land of ancient traditions, but a cutting-edge nation with a thriving tech industry that's shaping the future of the world. Shuri's scientific prowess directly challenges the traditional portrayal of African nations as technologically inferior or backward. Rather than merely relying on conventional weapons and technology from outside influences, Shuri and Wakanda have crafted their own advancements using vibranium, a resource that symbolizes the continent's untapped potential. This makes Shuri not just a superhero, but a symbol of Africa's untold contributions to modern science, something that transcends fiction and reflects a deeper, real-world potential for African nations to lead the way in technology and innovation. Shuri's success demonstrates the idea that African ingenuity is a powerful force capable of pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the world of technology and science. Shuri's character also plays a critical role in representing the modern African woman in a field that has historically been dominated by men, especially in the realm of science and technology. As a young, brilliant African woman in STEM, Shuri breaks stereotypes by embodying intelligence, confidence, and leadership in a way that isn't often portrayed in mainstream media. She is not only a genius inventor, but a leader in her own right, taking charge of Wakanda's technological future with both compassion and resolve. In many ways, Shuri represents the shift in how African women are seen in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. For young viewers, especially African girls, seeing a character like Shuri can be incredibly empowering. She becomes a role model who demonstrates that women can be just as powerful, intelligent, and capable as any of their male counterparts, all while staying true to their heritage and values. Shuri's character sends a clear message. African women can lead the world in technology, just as their ancestors led in other domains of knowledge. Shuri's role in Black Panther and the broader MCU extends beyond her scientific achievements. She is also a beacon of African representation in global pop culture. The film's portrayal of Wakanda as a technologically advanced African nation challenges the stereotypical images of poverty and underdevelopment that are often associated with the continent in Western media. Shuri, as part of this portrayal, empowers African people, especially the youth, by showing that innovation, progress, and intellectual excellence are deeply rooted in African history and culture. Her character also elevates African culture on the global stage, offering a portrayal of a rich, vibrant, and multifaceted African identity that is both grounded in tradition and oriented toward the future. Shuri represents a bridge between Africa's past and its future, showing that the continent's ancient knowledge is still alive and relevant today. By embracing both technology and tradition, Shuri exemplifies a vision of African empowerment that doesn't separate modernity from heritage, but integrates them into a cohesive, forward-thinking narrative. Shuri's approach to science and innovation is deeply connected to African philosophies, particularly the idea of collective problem-solving. Many African cultures view problem-solving as a communal effort rather than an individual endeavor. This philosophy is reflected in Shuri's work as she consistently collaborates with others, whether it's with her brother T'Challa, her fellow Wakandan scientists, or even the outside world, to find solutions to the challenges facing Wakanda and the global community. Her problem-solving style is rooted in a sense of balance, respect for nature, and consideration for the broader community. In African philosophy, there is a strong emphasis on harmony and interconnectedness, and Shuri embodies these principles in her technological creations. For example, her use of vibranium is not just for military might or economic power. It's about using the resource to elevate her people, protect the environment, and share knowledge with the world in a responsible, sustainable way. This approach to problem-solving mirrors African philosophies that prioritize community well-being and environmental sustainability over individual gain or exploitation. In addition, Shuri's ability to think creatively and adapt quickly reflects the resourcefulness that has been central to African survival and progress throughout history. African ingenuity often arises from necessity and challenges, leading to the development of unique solutions that blend practical knowledge with innovative thinking. Shuri's ability to create advanced technology that serves both her people and the planet reflects this same philosophy of adapting to challenges with creativity, wisdom, and foresight, qualities that have always been integral to African problem-solving and innovation. The creation of Shuri was deeply influenced by the desire to craft a character that not only reflects the strength and vibrancy of African culture, but also challenges the way science and technology are portrayed in the mainstream media. Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, and the team behind the film intentionally wanted to bring African heritage and innovation into the spotlight, moving beyond traditional Western ideals of what technology and leadership should look like. Shuri was envisioned as a young African woman who breaks the mold of the typical genius inventor. Her personality is vibrant, her intelligence unparalleled, and her approach to science is collaborative rather than solitary. Coogler and his team sought inspiration from both African traditions and modern African leaders in the fields of science, technology, and innovation to create Shuri's character. Shuri was also shaped by the desire to create a hero who would resonate with young audiences, particularly African youth. Coogler wanted to show that intelligence, leadership, and creativity can come from anywhere, and in this case, from the heart of Africa. In interviews, Coogler and others involved with Black Panther have spoken about how they were inspired by African history and culture when developing Wakanda, making it not just a fictional world, but a reflection of a continent's potential for greatness. By integrating both traditional African knowledge and futuristic technology, Shuri's character represents a synthesis of the past and the future, honoring African roots while propelling them into the possibilities of tomorrow. While Shuri is a fictional character, her scientific genius and technological prowess echo the achievements of real-life African scientists and innovators who have made significant contributions to science, engineering, and technology. African scientists have been at the forefront of groundbreaking work in various fields, often overcoming immense challenges to bring their ideas to life. These modern African scientists share Shuri's passion for innovation and her commitment to improving the world. One such example is Dr. Philip Emeagwali, a Nigerian-American engineer who has been credited with making contributions to the development of the internet. Emeagwali's work in high-performance computing and his invention of a parallel processing technique helped lay the foundation for much of the technology we use today. Like Shuri, Emeagwali's work was about pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible, and his success challenges the conventional narrative that technology and innovation are solely the product of Western nations. Another example is Dr. Wangari Maathai, a Kenyan environmental and political activist who became the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Maathai's work focused on environmental sustainability, reforestation, and women's rights, all of which align with the values Shuri embodies in Black Panther. Shuri's commitment to using vibranium in ways that benefit Wakanda and the planet mirrors Maathai's dedication to sustainable development and her understanding of the need to balance progress with environmental stewardship. There's also Dr. Tidjane Thiam, an Ivorian banker and former CEO of Credit Suisse, who is a leading figure in the financial and technology sectors. Thiam has made significant contributions to the development of African economies, particularly in the area of digital finance. Like Shuri, Thiam sees technology as a powerful tool for change, using his platform to advocate for the economic empowerment of African nations and the use of technology to improve the lives of people across the continent. These real-life examples underscore how Shuri's character isn't just a product of fantasy, but a reflection of the incredible achievements being made by African innovators today. Just as Shuri uses her brilliance to shape Wakanda's future, these real-world scientists and thinkers are transforming the future of Africa and the world with their work in technology, sustainability, and beyond. Through Shuri, Black Panther gives audiences a glimpse into the untapped potential of Africa, showing that the continent's scientific and technological contributions are not only relevant, but are shaping the world in profound ways. Shuri's character is incredibly important in today's world because she provides a much-needed role model for young people, particularly in underrepresented communities. For many viewers, Shuri represents more than just a superhero. She is a symbol of what is possible when you embrace intelligence, innovation, and curiosity. In a world where STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, fields are often dominated by stereotypes and a lack of diversity, Shuri's presence challenges these barriers. She shows young people, especially African and African diasporic youth, that they too can excel in science and technology, fields that are often seen as distant or inaccessible. Through Shuri, young audiences are introduced to the idea that intelligence and creativity can come from anywhere. Her character demonstrates that anyone, regardless of their background or gender, has the potential to make groundbreaking contributions to society. For young African girls, seeing a character like Shuri, confident, brilliant, and unafraid to challenge the status quo, can be transformative. Shuri serves as a reminder that they can pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, not as a far-off dream, but as a tangible goal they can work towards. Her presence on the global stage redefines what it means to be a scientist or innovator, empowering young minds to think big and pursue their passions without hesitation. Shuri's impact goes far beyond her role as a tech genius in a fictional universe. She represents a cultural shift in how African identity is portrayed in mainstream media. Black Panther was a cultural milestone, and Shuri's character played a key part in redefining African representation in Hollywood. She's not just an African character, she is an African character who embodies modernity, intelligence, and innovation. Shuri helps to dismantle the tired tropes of Africa as a continent defined only by poverty or conflict, offering a new narrative, one in which African nations are thriving, technologically advanced, and leaders in the global community. This shift is crucial for the cultural development of young Africans and African diasporic communities. In a world where Africa's achievements have often been overshadowed, Shuri's role as a powerful African woman leading the world in technology provides a much-needed corrective. Her character allows African audiences to see themselves represented not just as heroes in traditional stories, but as pioneers shaping the future. This has resonated deeply, as it provides a new model of what it means to be African in a rapidly changing world. Strong, innovative, and forward-thinking. Furthermore, Shuri's vibrant personality, innovative spirit, and unshakable pride in her heritage have made her a cultural icon. She represents a fusion of Africa's rich past with its promising future, showing that it's possible to honor and preserve tradition while embracing modernity. The global popularity of Black Panther and Shuri's character helped amplify African culture, music, fashion, and technology in the global mainstream, sparking conversations about the potential of the continent and its people. Shuri's character also plays a key role in addressing social and educational issues. Her love for learning and her devotion to improving the world with her knowledge stand in stark contrast to many media depictions of young people who are often portrayed as disinterested in academics or intellectual pursuits. Shuri's character is a reminder that intelligence is something to be celebrated and that using knowledge for the betterment of society is one of the highest callings. By putting a young woman of color at the forefront of this narrative, Black Panther encourages young viewers to pursue education and be curious about the world around them, highlighting the importance of scientific literacy and technological innovation in solving global challenges. In a world increasingly shaped by rapid technological advancements and environmental concerns, Shuri's role is more relevant than ever. She is a model for how young people can use their talents to create solutions to real-world problems, from climate change to healthcare. By showing that technology can be used as a tool for positive change, Shuri inspires audiences to think critically about how they can contribute to a more sustainable and equitable world. Ultimately, Shuri matters because she represents the possibilities of the future, where Africa, and by extension the entire world, can rise through innovation, education, and collective action. Her character reminds us that the power to change the world lies in our hands and that we should embrace our intellectual potential to build a better tomorrow. In this video, we've explored how Shuri, as a character in Black Panther, embodies the powerful intersection of African heritage and futuristic technology. We've looked at how her role as a brilliant inventor and leader in Wakanda reflects both the ancient scientific wisdom of African cultures and the potential for modern-day innovation. Shuri's character challenges stereotypes about Africa, showcasing that the continent has long been a cradle for scientific ingenuity, with real-world African scientists and innovators continuing to lead the way in various fields today. Through Shuri, we see the importance of representation in media, and how a character like hers can inspire and empower young audiences to pursue their dreams in science, technology, and beyond. We've also discussed how Shuri's portrayal in Black Panther is more than just a groundbreaking step for the MCU. It's a cultural shift that elevates African identity and shows a future where Africa is at the forefront of technological and scientific progress. By examining her connection to African philosophy, her role in empowering young people, and the real-life inspirations behind her character, we can see that Shuri represents the possibilities of what the future could look like if we embrace innovation, education, and community-driven solutions. So what can we take from Shuri's character and her impact on both the world of fiction and reality? Whether you're an aspiring scientist, a fan of African culture, or simply someone inspired by the vision of a brighter future, Shuri's story encourages us all to think big and challenge the status quo. If you're passionate about technology, culture, or simply want to see more diverse and empowering characters on screen, it's time to take action. Explore African history and science, get involved in STEM fields, or even share your own knowledge and creativity with the world, just as Shuri does in Wakanda. The future of innovation and empowerment is in your hands. As Shuri would say, Wakanda forever. And with her example of brilliance, resilience, and innovation, we can all strive to make our own impact on the world. Thank you for watching, and remember to stay curious, stay creative, and never stop pushing the boundaries of what's possible.